That sounds pretty good. Esa vida que tanto querías, malagradecida eres. Sounds pretty good.
Did you hear the new Los Compas podcast?
Thank you. I know. The one with DJ Greg?
No, with the karaoke. Oh, the one before then.
No, I'm kind of backed up.
You're backed up?
Take some X-Lax.
I called Miguel out for like not singing Party in the USA like with everything he got.
I was gonna, cause it came up on my truck, and I was gonna do a little story and then just tag them.
You should have.
Yeah.
But then he came back this episode and he sang another song like with all his heart. I was like, damn.
Okay.
They're dope. Shout out Los Compas.
Yes. I really want to do that water challenge.
What?
I think I can. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw that they did a water challenge.
I think the
with DJ
only
Greg.
one I would be able to pinpoint is Aquafina.
I think Arrowhead.
Fucking
It's
Arrowhead
ass.
as fuck. Dasani.
Okay. We can leave
Liquid Death for sure.
We can leave all this on as a preview, but a hot take, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. I really like Arrowhead.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Why am I marrying this man?
It's because he's in El Salvador. They don't have clean water.
When he tried it, he was like, "This is it. This is better than it."
No, the one you can
This one
always
didn't give me Giardia.
the one you can always taste is the Nestle one.
That one's Dasani, right?
No, Dasani's
Nestle
Pepsi.
has like a little vanilla taste or
Coke,
something to it. I don't know. It's weird.
First time.
Wait,
Mario
which
saw
one's the
Arrowhead.
Nestle water?
No, está
It's literally
cafecita.
Nestle. Right?
Yeah, it's like it looks like the Kirkland bottles, but it's like a Nestle label.
Oh.
Yeah.
You buy your
It's
water
like
at
Pure
Bonds,
Life or
huh?
something like that.
Damn, I need new
You
glasses
buy water at
already.
Bonds. Do you buy
At
water
Bonds?
at Bonds?
No, but
Oh,
I
it's
just
Pure
know
Life.
from like pure,
Oh,
like from
okay,
Pure.
Pure
Yeah.
Life.
I was
That's
like, I've
why I
never
don't
seen
buy
a
from it.
Nestle water.
If
All
I
right.
buy water, it's Liquid Death.
Uy.
But sponsor us.
Bien cool. I actually do really like their water and their teas. All right.
All right, ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys? My name is Mario.
My name is Jesus.
My name's Pao.
I'm Raul.
Welcome back.
to the Vive con Huevos podcast. We got another Talk Can Talks for you guys.
Yay.
And we finally have Comadre Pao back.
I'm back. What's up?
Ish.
Y'all miss me?
Oh,
She was
you were,
back
you were
last
there.
week.
Yeah, you were here
I
last.
was already back.
I just
Damn.
feel like we haven't recorded in like,
2 weeks.
well, it's feel like it's been like a month because we've been pre-recorded. So
Are
episode
we
2
allowed to
episodes
tell
ago.
The listeners that? Do we want them? No,
Does
we're
that kill the
pre-recorded?
magic?
Fine. No, they know.
is that like?
I don't know.
You let them know.
I'd be like, damn, you pre-recorded already?
Damn.
Have
Just
to.
kidding.
That way they can listen to us every week.
That's true.
I feel like as a listener, if you're not in the podcast realm, you don't know what that means.
Pre-recording?
Pre-recording?
Yeah, like you know what it means,
Yeah.
but like I don't think you realize like why or like you know
So
like
before we take a episode out, we record it on a certain day.
No.
And then it comes out a couple days
not
after.
like they know that. I just mean like if I was listening to a podcast, I'd be like, if somebody be like, oh yeah, we pre-recorded this. I'd be like, okay, like last week.
That's true.
You
So
know, but I don't think they
I'm gonna put my
realize.
phone on D&D. But I felt weird because on the episode that came out before this one, I apologized for being kind of weird when I broke the tripod.
Oh, yeah.
But then
you
I
were weird.
realized that had happened like three or two
podcasts
episodes
ago.
ago. But when we recorded, it had just happened like a week ago. So when I was listening to that podcast today, I was like, oh, that just sounds weird.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, our timelines are all fucked up, but the point is, you get a Martes con Huevos.
Yes.
Comadre Pao's back. We got hella comadreandos for
the
you
multiverse.
Bro, I know. I was about to hit him with a Dr. Strange.
guys. We appreciate everybody that's been sending in their comadreandos. We
Yes.
had a lot of Q&As. Some Q&As that we hadn't finished. A lot of Q&As that people submitted. And we have a special surprise for you that's going to be coming up come baseball season. I was going to say Padres season, but it's not just the Padres.
It is
That's
baseball
true.
season.
Are we ready to announce it?
Should we
Or are we
announce
just gonna
it?
like leave them with blue balls?
No, we have to
I
listen
think
through.
You give him a little taste, right? It's got something to do with the Padres.
It
yeah.
has something to do with the Padres.
Maybe the Dodgers.
Maybe San Fran.
Maybe Philadelphia.
Maybe you got to listen through the pod to find out what it is.
Maybe they're going to play Toros from Tijuana.
Maybe. Maybe.
Do they do that, really?
They do it in spring training sometimes, but it's always like the lower team. So
Yeah,
not
'cause
the major league team
Yeah, I
plays against the best team.
I didn't want to compare it to like high school, but like when I was playing football in high school, we would play like against Setis, like scrimmages, like during the off season.
Hey, I've always wanted to go to spring training.
It's in Arizona,
Let's
right?
go.
Let's go.
Is there a reason it's in Arizona, or just
My name's Jeff. I don't know. Oh, it's because it's a complex.
So like all the stadiums are within a couple miles from each other. So they do it in I don't know if it's Jupiter, Florida, but somewhere in Florida, it's the American League, and then the National League does it in Arizona.
Oh,
The more you know.
makes sense.
The more you know.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go. We should go one year.
We should.
My old boss used to go all the time. The one from Chase, right there in Bonita. Her son, I forgot which team he plays for, but he's like a right catcher in some team, like a red team. It's either Boston,
The Reds.
the Reds. It could be Arizona.
Could
I
be
don't
the
remember.
Phillies.
Could be a blood.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could be a
It's a
blood.
red team. That's all I remember.
Or it
But that's
could be a
professional.
crackhead.
Jesus, do you like going to the Padres games?
I do. I go once. My dad gets free tickets.
Oh, okay.
Those
Should work?
tickets are legit.
The
Yeah?
one's like right behind the batter.
Right behind.
Oh, those
You're
are
with the rich white folk.
Yeah, it's like unlimited everything, no? Like when you're there, they have like food and shit.
Not those.
Oh,
Not
okay.
all the way at the bottom, but we still get like the lounge and everything. Kind of similar to what you guys got.
Your mom gets the bougie seats with
She
her
used
work.
to.
No, oh.
No, she used to. When she used to work for a different company,
Yeah.
they had a suite, but then they would occasionally get the ones like those really
Yeah.
nice, like the blue, like the really comfy
Yeah.
ones. She never gave me any of those.
You know who I'm trying. You know who I'm trying to work for? Sequan Casino. Because aren't they like
Ooh.
one of the
Sponsor?
major
Yeah.
sponsors for the Padres?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are one of their major sponsors.
Or Petco.
So I was gonna say, so is Petco. Where the pets go?
I've been applying for Petco for the past 3 years. Dog.
To Petco?
Yeah.
Like where the pets go?
Yeah, that too.
Why? Well, that's the Petco.
Yeah, they needed like a general manager.
So there's one right there in H Street, Unleashed.
I mean, Ollie does eat a lot.
Yeah.
that come through for sure.
But
No, but yeah, I do like Padre games. I go, but every time
use your words.
whenever I go, I drink a lot,
Oh yeah.
Half.
and I don't remember the games.
Honestly, yeah, so does Mario. This last time, it was last year, right, that we had the season tickets?
Yeah.
Yeah, this last year. Towards the end, I was like, dude, can somebody tell Mario to just like not drink today? Like, we would go twice a week, and every time he was just fucking plastered drunk.
I'm a lot of fucking fun, okay? It's not my fault. You weren't
And
on my
then-
level.
Because it was a Tuesday and I had to work the next day. I think I wouldn't have cared if it was like the Friday game or the Saturday game as much. But when it was the Tuesdays game, because it was hard to get you home. Like to me, it was like, all right, 7th inning, like I'm good, let's go.
gotta
And
pick this man
Mario was
up.
like staying till the end. And I was like, ya no hay nadie, güey. Es un chingo de frío, ya me quiero ir.
When was it that you got mad at me because I stole a cone or like I dragged it for like a few feet?
No,
Oh, yeah.
that was
yeah.
your birthday, no?
Was it my? Yeah,
I think it was
that
your
we're just
birthday.
walking around trying to find the
I
car.
was like, bro.
There was another time. Have you talked about this?
That's when you got lost?
When I got lost?
I don't think so. So one of the games that we went, Josue was there. Shout out Josue.
Shout out
And
Josue.
Josh, no?
Yeah, because
Right?
I went down with them.
And so it was Mario, my mom, and I that would go because I feel like we barely went to any games when you guys were there.
That's true.
Like there
And we
was, or
went
maybe
with
you
Satan.
guys went that day, but you left early because you were
Probably.
normally.
We
It
went
was
to
a Tuesday game.
I was gonna say we went to a lot of Tuesday games whenever
On a
really like the week
Tuesday.
of Friday.
Yeah, it was a Tuesday game. And so whatever, Mario was like, oh, do you want to go like down there to hang out? And I was like, not really. I was really tired that day. I think I had a like low-key migraine. So I was like, no, not really. Like I'll just stay here with my mom because I also didn't want to leave my mom alone. So he was like, okay, like I'm going to go say hi. And I was like, yeah, cool. Whatever. Like the game is ending. And I was like, okay, like, I'm just going to give him till the game ends to come back. And he doesn't come back. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So we start to walk out. And at that point I had his location. So I'm like looking at his location and he's still inside of the park. And my mom and I are already outside of the park. And so I call him and I'm like, hey, where are you? He's like, oh, I'm almost to you. And I was like, no, dude, like you're inside the park still. Like, let's go, right? And like, todavía como que buena onda, like, oh, we're waiting for you out here. And he was like, okay, but you could just tell that he was like plastered drunk, right? I was like, dude, he's never gonna find us because even when he's sober, he would get super confused how to get back to the parking garage that I normally park at. So I was like, he's not going to be able to find us. So I waited in a specific corner where I was like, okay, this is the corner he always gets lost. Like he always wants to go straight, but you have to make a left. So he'll make it here. So whatever, like, no viene. And I'm like, what the? My mom is like, where is he? I was like, I have no idea. And then I'm like checking his location and I shit you not, he's by the freeway. Like he went the complete opposite way. Like
Damn.
made a right somewhere. I have no idea, but was like close to the 5 entrance. And I was like, Mario, what the fuck?
You went to go hang out with the homeless in the
I
corner.
was gonna say that. It's like a block away for like all the homeless.
Yeah.
You
And
want to
so
try
then-
Fenty?
So then I call him him and I'm like, where you at? He's like, I'm looking for you. Where are you? And I'm like, I'm in this corner, whatever. And he's like, no, you're not. I'm here. For like 5 minutes, he fought me on the fact that he was at the corner that I was at. And I was like, no, you're not. So I finally had to like start walking towards him and tell him like, okay, because I didn't know exactly where he was. So I didn't know how to guide him. So I was like, okay, like, you see this building, whatever. Yeah, we finally...
Follow the North Star.
Yeah. So he finally made it back to me. But yeah, that day I was like, bruh.
I'm a lot of fun, okay?
And then he wanted me to take him and get a burrito after. I was like, fuck, no, we're going home.
You just need a burrito.
We had just ate.
You never wanted to buy me a burrito, and you never let me buy a hot dog from the hot dog people.
After a walk like that, yeah, you probably want to eat more.
Did we ever talk about that security guard that gave me a hot dog?
I don't know. That was also his birthday.
What kind of hot dog?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, because I remember I was mad at you because you kept talking to all the people working there, and we had all the beer that we took that we weren't supposed to take. No, that's not true, Padres. We did not take the beer. But that's why I kept telling him, like, shut up, like, stop talking to people, just like stop causing like attention, no? And
I'm hiding in plain sight.
Dijiste de que, I want a hot dog. Do you want a hot dog? And then the security guard was like, who wants a hot dog? And Mario was like, me. And she straight up opens her jacket and pulls out a hot dog and hands it to him.
She gave me a titty hot dog.
And yo todavía, are you gonna eat that? Like,
As I was stuffing my face, yeah.
but I mean, I guess it could make sense. Like, they must just get free food, you know? And so they...
Was it the elevator lady?
No,
It was right at the door.
Yeah, it was right at the entrance. You know when you leave, I forget what street it is, pero sales hay un 7-Eleven, like right across the street. That exit.
I wasn't even in the stadium.
It was in. I was leaving.
We
the
were
stadium.
leaving the stadium.
Yeah.
It was the last door to like step out.
Yeah.
And she was just standing there. And then that's when she was like, who wants a hot dog? I was like, nobody, let's go. And he was like, me.
I wanted a hot dog.
Ask and you shall receive.
Honestly, I'm a fun person.
I don't chase, I attract. That's what you have to say. Shout out Danny, she always says that.
I should be. Is there a job where you, donde creas ambiente?
Yeah, like an MC.
The hotel people. When you go on vacation, they're just like, it's like, let's go do yoga today.
Dude, can I imaginar Mario aqua aerobics?
Aquafit. Vamos. 1, 2, 3.
You can be an
Follow
MC.
the leader.
Clown.
I don't know, but el DJ de la Lebrige. I don't know what else you could do.
I think I was meant to be a DJ. I keep saying this.
So, DJs, do you think when they're making music, do you think they hear it in their head?
Yes.
That's crazy.
You think they hear ahead? Like, right? You're saying like they hear the next beat?
Like just the noise in their head. Like, so they're just like they just woke up that day. It's like, oh, I think there's the song.
I think they
and
do.
They just start playing.
The creative process of making a song, especially like when it comes to like electronic music, I've had the opportunity to actually be there when one of our friends, or two of our friends actually, create songs. We actually head down. Shout out to Jesus the Pumpkin Currents. I've gone to their studio multiple times while they're actually like making songs. And both of them really know that I like that type of music, so they always invite me because I get faded, and I'm just like, I'm giving
surprise.
I'm just giving them like my feedback as I listen to the song like progress. But it's actually really cool shit. I told you that you hit this, and now I'm hitting it. Sorry guys, I don't know. So it's really cool to see how the creative process is from like nothing, blank sheet, to like an actual song. So they'll start off with like the drums, or they'll start off with like a certain like beat or piano note, and then one feeds off the other. So like I think they do see the vision, or they do hear it in their heads, because I think they think that way. They're creative in that way, and it just translates into the song. Like, have you ever seen the video of Justin Bieber talking to the orchestra? I'll pull it up in one of the breaks. Remind me.
It sounds familiar.
It's on TikTok. Or do you want to pull it up, babe?
Oh, what is it?
It's Justin Bieber, and then you put like orchestra. It's actually pretty dope. So he's like he's like talking to the orchestra. He's like making a beat, and he's like dun dun.
It was the first one.
Yeah.
Can I have you three play that?
think that was scripted.
Speed it up.
Just kidding.
Like halfway.
I can see that.
On the bottom, can you drag it?
Like, have you seen the Elvis movie?
No. I
Yeah.
haven't yet.
Yeah.
I can't like whatever.
There you go.
We'll
But
finish
you get the
watching
point.
it later. Yeah.
But so yeah, I think they hear it in their head or they have an idea. When I see them do it, it's more of a collab. So they obviously like feed off of each other. Or like, oh, I think this beat would go good, and it's really cool because they'll play with it. They'll be like, I think this sounds good, so they'll plug it in, and they'll be like, I think this sounds better, and then they'll plug it in and erase the old one, and they'll end up doing like a mesh of both.
I mean, I could see that. I feel like their mind, like they must already just know like the beats that could be like can be combined. But to your question, I feel like how do you already know what the piano, this specific beat, and the drums would sound like together? And you think they already hear it, right?
Yeah.
Like before they put
I think they do. It's
Yeah,
kind of
I
like,
mean-
it's kind of like sports. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go for it.
Like me in football, you kind of already know how a play is gonna go, right? So you in your head, you kind of imagine it, right? So, but that's because we've been conditioned to think in that way because we're passionate about it. But them as musicians or as artists or producers, I think they condition themselves into, well, not really condition themselves, but they like it so much that they actually think in music. That sounds weird to say out loud. So yeah, to
I
your
could see
point,
that, yeah.
to your point, I do think they can visualize and hear the song before it actually becomes an actual physical song.
Do you have a follow up?
I know, sorry.
I have
What's
a
your train
question.
of
No,
thought?
it's because I have a question, but I don't want to interrupt this.
No,
topic.
that's something that I've always thought about, like DJs specifically, the ones that don't have vocals in their music, right? That's just, for lack of better term, noises that they bring together, a bunch of different noises. Like they started off with, like, today I'm gonna hit this, and then it's like, dun, I'm gonna hit this, dun, 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 and they just start adding to it until you get Levels by Avicii.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's crazy, but I can understand how studying music could bring you to that, like just knowing what's gonna sound good together. And I'm sure there's multiple times where they hit something and they're like, "Oh no, not that," like, you know. But
Yeah, there's a whole thing behind it. When me and Mario were talking about DJing, there was a point like I started looking into music theory and like when you're putting music together, like you have to look at like the beats, like the there's so much things
Like the
involved.
BPM.
Like,
And, like-
stuff doesn't
Yeah.
go with stuff, and
Yeah. it's a lot involved. So props to them for thinking in things like on the spot, like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really hard.
Or like even like sampling like type of music. So I saw how Daft Punk created like some of their like hit songs and how they just sampled like a 0.5 of us like old 70s.
and like that one
That
beat or
one,
whatever.
yeah, became One More Time. And it was like crazy because they got one certain beat, they sampled one certain beat, ponle que eran como 0.5 segundos. And then they like slowed it down, they chopped it up, and then that became an entire song.
It's the dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so since we're kind of talking about people's minds and what they think and see, I have a question. Do you guys have an internal monologue?
Yeah, sometimes I need an expert opinion. Gotta talk to myself. What do you mean?
Is your mind going all day, or can you sit in complete silence?
I feel like I can get lost. Like, so my mom used to say that guys have this thing called el cuarto de nada,
Okay.
where a guy, if you see him and it looks like he's not thinking of anything and he's just staring in blank,
He's
that's
literally-
exactly what's going on in our head. Like, we're in nothing. There's nothing going on. It's like you're in pause
Okay.
until you like blink or something happens and you're like, oh, back again. That happens to me. Not every day, but it definitely like I was just like, and I'm back.
In
Okay.
high school, I actually learned that men can completely shut off their brains.
Yeah, no, I have too.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe this question isn't
with you,
fair.
you
Now that it's no.
I fucking noticed, Mario.
But like, okay, so like when that's not happening, cuando no estás en el cuarto de nada, like, do you typically, like, when you're doing things, are you like, say you're, I don't know, driving to work, are you thinking like, oh, this is what I have to do when I get to work? Or are you just kind of like driving?
I don't know if it's the same thing, but like when you're driving and all of a sudden you get to where you supposed to be and you're like,
How the fuck did
how
I get
did
here?
I just get here?
Yeah.
Because you're on
Oh my
automatic.
God.
You're on autopilot. Like that's happened to
But
me.
do you think during that time you're like thinking?
No.
So you,
I
so
feel like you're
I don't-
just there.
Then you don't really have an internal monologue. Like me, I'm consistently thinking.
You're a fucking
and
stupid.
I'm like, no, it's not a bad thing. It's just I just learned this from my director.
Tú no
actually.
piensas.
So I'm like kind of intrigued by it.
Que me ve bobo.
If I tell you red apple, what do you see?
A red apple.
Do you see a drawn red apple? Do you see like a real
A
red
red
apple?
apple.
Like you actually
Yeah.
picture the red apple. Do you picture the red apple?
Yeah, but with Snow White, the witch, like holding it.
Yeah, I was
But do
going
you
kinda
picture a
cartoony.
real life red apple or like that
That cartoon drawing.
Can you picture a real red apple?
I can. I just pictured it.
Yeah? You sure?
I just did it.
Okay. Can you?
Well, I think of like a kid's like
Drawing?
Like the
yeah,
drawing?
and they're like apple and they're like tracing the
But
word.
can you picture a real red apple?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know this, but there's actually people in this world that can't.
Can't picture a red
They
apple?
can't picture it. Or can't picture things. Like they can't picture things that look real. So like if you ask, I don't know, picture a dog, they picture a drawing of a dog, but they can't picture an
Do these
actual
people
dog.
happen to be blind?
No.
Just making sure.
Was there an actual like medical condition to
I don't know. I haven't done my research on it. I just kind of tied it in because of
Oh,
what he
okay.
asked about, like your
Thinking.
Thinking, yeah. I'll look into it and come back with more information next podcast. But do you have an internal monologue?
I mean, when I think of internal monologue, I think like when someone's about to get into a fight, like in a movie, they're just thinking like, oh, this guy's too strong. You know, I should probably power up this or do that, this and that. That's all I can think of.
fucking
Such a
anime,
virgin, bro.
Very animated.
So that's all I can think of. But I've had that where like I get some like, or like I'm driving like to Mexicali. It's like, dude, where did I just do the last 20 minutes? Was that even concentrating?
Was that even real?
Because something could just pop up and like I just not be like in focus.
You're
know,
like on autopilot.
Yeah.
I've had that, but there's a lot of times where I do catch myself talking to myself, like get your shit together or like focus or. That's pretty much it.
I talk to myself.
I was gonna say I talk to myself a lot. Yeah.
Like
But-
I'll in silence too. Like I'll be sitting, like I'll be doing the dishes, and then I'm talking to myself about like what I'm gonna do next, or like if there's no soap in the container, I'm like, oh, I have to put soap in the container, and then like, do we have soap? Yeah, we do have soap, but I have to buy some next time we go to Costco, and like my mind just never stops.
That's a one responsible human being. Yeah. Because I'll be thinking about some stupid
Well, that
shit.
was just my example. There's times I'm thinking about stupid shit too, but like that was what.
I feel like I tell
That's
myself
funny.
something and then the side that's supposed to be listening is not listening, and I forget to do that thing.
He just smacks himself like
Like I go to the kitchen. I was like, why the fuck am I here?
Oh,
I forgot to
that
grab my
happens to me a
water
lot.
bottle because I came to grab water and I had to go back down, come back up.
Hey, that happens to me a lot though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That the other day I was making the clips and what was I doing? Oh, I left the charger, the laptop charger on our bar stool, on our bar table, whatever. And then I had my water over there. And then I walked to the kitchen and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a snack. and I came back and I sat down and I needed the charger because my laptop was running out of battery and it was like at 5%. And then I was like, fuck, I sat back down and I had my snack.
You didn't have the
And
charger.
then I looked over and I was like, my fucking water in the charger.
Oh,
making
or
sure.
I was thinking of like specifically today that I was driving home, that something made me mad right before I left the office. I was just like the whole way there, I was like, I played out the scenario that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Like I know it's gonna happen. There's gonna be a talk between me and two other people.
Someone's
where
gonna die.
I'm gonna where that conversation that I had internally in the car.
It's gonna happen.
No, it's not
Oh.
gonna happen that way.
Yeah.
Like I played it out how I wish I could talk
Yeah.
to them, but it's not gonna happen. Like you have to go into a professional
Yeah.
mode or coming with a cool head because that's exactly like you can be a mad, react mad, and reacting mad is
It's not
is
good.
not good, especially
that a lot.
professionally.
All I heard is Raul was hiring, so.
No, I do that a lot. Like, and it's kind of and it's funny because that's something else I tell myself. Like, I have to act the scenario out in my head before I actually do it in person, because it needs to be like, I need to be able to say it or think it the way I actually want to say it or think it. Cause I know that once I walk into the room, I can't say it like that.
That's funny because that just happened this past week. Some things happened at work, and like I got called in like super early to talk to my boss, and the whole weekend I was like, all right, it's gonna go like this, it's gonna play out like this, and the whole weekend I was just playing out different scenarios of like what could happen, what could possibly happen. Of course, nothing happened the way I pictured it.
And everything he thought about.
Yeah, everything I like super exaggerated everything, and I walked into a situation that was actually super calm.
I guess that kind of helps though, right? Because
Yeah.
it kind of it's
Well,
like,
no,
oh,
because
okay.
you're stressing the whole time.
That morning, I woke up and I had like major anxiety.
Yeah.
I went to the gym and that's all I thought about. And then on my way to, I got home, I took a shower. That's all I was thinking about. Before work, I was calling her and I was like, dude, like, what if this shit goes wrong? Like I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what if this happens? What if they say this? Like, what if I'm reactive? Because it got to the point where like I felt like I needed to be super defensive about something, and I was like, shit, what's gonna happen if I do get defensive? You know?
Yeah.
But nothing happened. All good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've definitely learned how to not stress about those type of situations anymore. But it took me a long time to like train myself to not stress about it. And like to get to the point where it's like, pues lo que va a pasar, va a pasar, you know? But it's hard to get there. So
Yeah. Anyways.
time.
Jesus, pause.
Okay, so you say it took you a while to get to that spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you come, and yeah, I think I see you, and then the way that you probably get mad is the same way that I see my brother gets mad. It takes you guys a long time to get mad,
Yeah.
but once you're there, it's like,
There's no going back.
yeah, there's no going back. Like you cross that line, it's happening.
Yeah.
Now, you know. I feel like for me, I have really explosive, like so it happens. Like it's not gonna take me a while. It's
Right. When you're mad, you're
it's
mad.
there. Yeah, it's there. It's constant. So yeah, I have to play these scenarios out. But it's also happened to me, and I was gonna bring out like a specific weird point. But like, has it? And the best example that I could think of is, have you guys ever asked for a raise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not, but I'm in that
You're
part of my
process.
life where
Okay.
I'm gonna have
So
I'm going to.
well, maybe this is gonna come up. So you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna ask for this. What does your employer say? Like he either says, like the easiest thing is yes, right?
Yeah.
But then you come up with your own answers like, oh, I deserve this because of this, and you're stressing. It's like, oh, but what if he says that? Like, oh, because I heard that once Elon Musk's secretary asked him for a raise, and he said, give me the weekend, take it off, and I'll let you know on Monday.
Okay.
Monday,
Yeah.
she got fired because he realized that he could do what she did on his phone. You know?
AI.
Yeah, I know. So, where was I going with this? So, playing out scenarios in your head. So on the race thing, I know that the last time I was about to ask, I was stressing, but I was like, dude, how can you be stressing? It's like, you're the best salesman at what you do. Like you've been there long. It's like, you haven't asked in like how
Years.
many years. So like, so I stressed myself out. I go in there, I ask for my raise, and what'd he say? Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I see that. And it was just like,
Like, wait, but let me argue.
Like you have no questions. Like you don't want to ask why I deserve this. Like
Let me argue my
like-
point.
Like he was just like, oh, okay, and he turns back to his computer and continues work. And then it was just like, okay, like I guess. And then it was like I asked for something and I got it, and it was just like, bro, like
Yeah.
sometimes it works out.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes we
Yeah.
just psych ourselves out more.
Yeah.
Than, like, and that's what I tried to tell Mario this whole time that was happening. It's like, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Like, you're worried about something that's on Friday and like we're on Monday, you know, like it's okay. Like, don't psych yourself out about it. But it's hard. I get that too. It did take me a while to like not be all anxious about going into work and then like getting told something specific, you know?
Yeah.
That's true. It happens to me a lot. Mostly with like asking for like days off or things like that. Like it, or
I hate asking for days off.
But I used to
like-
be scared of it, but now I'm like, you know what? I have to do it, or else I'm not going to use
Yeah.
these hours or whatever.
Exactly.
You know?
It's funny because in the office, people like, I haven't been there that long, but I've taken time off more than other people. And they're like, I'm just going to be like Mario and take time off. And that's like the ongoing joke in the office.
They say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but like his peers, not his bosses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But they say it like jokingly because they're afraid to ask for time off. And I'm like, dude, it's fucking unlimited PTO.
For a reason, take it.
For a reason, yeah. And I was like, if they want to fire you, they can fire you at like any time. So just take advantage of the perks. And I was the same way as Jesus. Where at first I was like afraid. Then I was kind of like,
I had to like coach him through it.
yeah. And then it got to the point where I was like, whatever, I'm fucking taking it off.
Yeah.
Bro, it's my company, and I'm
And
like,
you still-
like,
I think it's worse when it's like when I work with my dad.
Yeah.
I have more anxiety asking my dad for time off than I do my actual job.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Like when you were actually, or like even right now, like on the weekends, like when we have things to do, he's like, fuck, I have to tell my dad I can't work on Saturday. And I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's my office, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be, and I'm never
Asking
even
permission?
late. I'm never even late. I'm just not as early as I'm usually there. Like
Yeah.
so out of the 5 days of the week, right? I'm the first one there 4 times guaranteed, probably 5 times. But every day the office opens at 8. I'm there 7:15.
Okay.
Like I'm already there. So sometimes I'll get there closer to 8, and I'm like, God damn, man, it's like they're gonna be there already. It's like they're gonna be like,
Has to let the whole office know
Yeah,
he's
I
gonna be
know.
there at 7:30 instead of
It's like-
7:50.
and then sometimes I tell Osmark, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be a little late, and it's like he's like, okay, I get that at 7:45.
yeah, and you're there, and Ozzy's not even there.
Yeah, it's like, and then or he tells me he's like I'll tell him like specifically this Friday, hey, I'm gonna be in late. He's like, you're the boss, no one cares.
Stop telling me.
Yeah, like no one
But
cares,
that's
dude.
good because like it kind of shows that you just like still have an appreciation for your job and like have that. It's not appreciation isn't the word, but like
It's like a respect.
it's
thing.
the respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like just because you're the boss or the owner doesn't mean that like you shouldn't follow your own protocols. You know.
And for me, it's more like, well, if I'm not following, how do I expect them to follow? You know?
Yeah. So that's really good. Yeah, I think that I've learned that I have to take like a lesson from a Gen Zer about taking time off because they don't
They
fucking
don't
give
care.
a fuck.
Yeah.
They just take all the time. They're all about their boundaries and their self-respect and their self-care days off. And I'm like, bro, if I asked for a self-care day, they'd look at me like the fuck. But like if somebody younger than me at the company asked for one, they'd be like, yeah, take it. Because they know that they're like mentally, you know?
Well, it's funny.
Born in '93? No, you're not. Taking this.
Well,
Seriously.
it's funny because I had to ask, well, it doesn't matter anymore because it's in the past. But I had to ask for a half day this coming Friday because we were going to Big Bear, and I was like, fuck. Like I was just so like,
In
what
your
do I
head
do?
about it?
Like in my head because like in 2 weeks then we're going to Italy, and then 2 weeks after that then it's Coachella, and I was like, fuck, they're gonna be like, what the fuck, Mario? And then I told one of my coworkers about it, and he's just say it's a mental day off, and they can't ask you anything for your mental health. And I like turned around, and I looked at him, I was like, fuck you say? It's a mental health.
Also, like, have you seen who you work for?
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry, he doesn't believe in mental health.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's funny how they really like don't care. But like I
Yeah.
respect it. You know, I do and I don't. Like it's to a certain extent because sometimes also like they don't do anything, you know, like they're all about the mental health and the boundaries. But I've gotten to the point where it's like it's a job, it's a paycheck. Like that's just where I'm at. But for you it's different because it's your business, right? Like I understand that
livelihood.
it's a little different. But like
The livelihood of the company.
But for me, it's just like I enjoy my job. I love my job, and I'll from the hours of 9 to 5 that I need to be working, I will work it. But like, don't bother me after 5. Says the one that walked in, fucking
I
to
was
work
like,
at 6 p.m.
You know you were the last one in today,
I know,
right?
but it's just yeah. But I was also at a nail appointment. Like I have that flexibility, so I kind of have to, you know, like make up for it after the fact.
Do you have something to add, Jesus?
There was something I really wanted to say, but I don't remember what it is. And I'm mad at myself.
I saw him thinking the whole time.
I was like, what the fuck? I just forgot. This is cut waters. it's not helping.
Cutwater's drink
I'm
responsible.
already at 20% alcohol. 12 plus 10,
He's not
22.
gonna make it.
Modelo Cutwater.
Better buzz.
Better buzz.
Should we get
Whichever of the three want sponsors.
Should we get into some fan questions, or
Let's
what?
do it.
Or what did we have in the notes?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I do want to talk about something that I do remember that was in the notes.
Okay.
Talk about it then.
I saw this and I wanted to get your guys' opinion. It says, woman discovers that her man has kept the love letters that his ex wrote to him over 20 years ago.
Keep them where though?
Yeah, like what is he doing?
Like keeps them like they were in the attic.
So
like,
it was
in
a
the
video,
back?
but this was a while back ago. So no, she found basically like a memories box, and it was all the letters of his ex in there.
But like,
memory
did he
box.
have it like right under his bed in the nightstand?
Oh, it doesn't say. It was just she found it.
She
She would just
found
play out a scenario like.
Yeah, like it can. For me, it could be one of two ways, right? Let's go extreme.
Mm-hmm.
It's under my bed, like right under,
Like reachable?
2 feet. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can reach down under my bed and grab it and think about her, about those times.
My dad
Los
said,
buenos tiempos.
Or it could be that I was up in the attic and Sarai's there and she moves something. It's like, what the hell is this? And it's like, what is that? And it's a bunch of love letters. It's like, oh, dude, it's been there. It's tainted the ground. Like what do you want?
Yeah.
I
But
just
you
forgot to
still
throw 'em away.
have it.
Would you throw them away?
Throw them away?
Like
Nah, I
if
love
that
them.
happened,
She's
Stay
the real love of
toxic.
my life.
like if that happened, you know, like if Sarai did find them and you're like, oh shit, that's true, I do have those. Like, would you be like, fuck it, just throw them away, or you'd be like, just
Right
leave
now?
them there?
Oh, yeah, just throw them away.
I just did that. I
You
had
threw away your love letters?
I had a bunch of
From who?
Pam, you
From
hear
what?
that?
Pam.
I had a
Damn,
bunch of
fam.
like stuff from like exes because I was I'm
threw
still
away the
super
panties?
coursey. I had a bunch of letters and
Panties.
I had like different boxes for different people.
Dude. Alphabetical order.
But I guess
He
when I
has to
started,
make room for Pam.
when I
Tenía el
started going
ganado.
out with Pam and I started cleaning my closet, I was like, I just need to throw all this shit out, and I threw everything
But
out.
did you remember they were there?
You're free.
Like,
No, like I just started picking things. I started looking through everything. Of course, like, oh, dude, I remember this and that.
damn,
but, I
he was
started
having a
on memory
nostalgic
lane,
moment.
he's just
yeah.
like-
but then I started throwing everything away. It's like, oh, trash.
Damn.
And it wasn't just that too. I was literally throwing away like stuff that I just been holding on for too long, like personal stuff. Like, I need to get rid of this. I need to stop hoarding. Just-
Yeah. I agree with Raul. I feel like it just depends on how you have them. Like if they're there and it's evident that you're like reading them,
Yeah.
you know,
like
or like
if you caught him opening the box, like
Yeah.
reading the last letters, like,
that's weird.
One's still wet because you're like crying on
Crying
it.
on top of it, yeah.
it's okay, babe.
Like that is weird. Now if it's like I don't
Sí,
know,
la extraño.
say we're moving and like the box is in the corner in the closet or something, you know, and I like see it, I'm like, oh, what's this? And I open it, I'm like, oh, interesting. Like I don't think it would have as bad of an effect. I don't think I would even care at that point because it's just like we all have memories and we all have memory boxes and stuff, you know.
I think it's different. Like, let's say I was moving from my parents' house to the apartment.
Okay.
So I think that's different because I had it at my parents'
Yeah.
house. And that's like, I mean, that's my childhood home, obviously. So like I've had like a bunch of random shit that like I've had over
That's
the course
been
of the
you for
years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's say I had it at the apartment after we had already moved out and we were moving from the apartment to this house. And I just had it because I wanted it.
But
That's
there you
weird.
go. You said you wanted it.
Or remember, or what if I just like we were packing in a hurry, and then we came here, and
That's
then
different.
whatever I kept it in our. Let's say we had an attic, and I just put it
But
up there.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's just a box filled with your memories and you're not consistently looking at them, like, I don't think that's weird.
I'm gonna keep all my ex's shit in the fucking attic and be like, babe, it's just there.
There's a difference between a card or a letter than like things, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I
Throw
said
away
that,
the
and then
panties, dog.
and then I thought about it, and I was like, I guess there's really not. I don't know. I'm not weird like that. Like I don't care.
What kind of things? Like maybe
Unless you're reading the letters or the cards on a nightly basis or once a week or whatever, yeah, that's weird. But
Would
if
you
it's
guys get
a
cu-
memory box, I
Would
don't
you
think
guys
so.
get curious and read them?
Like if I saw
Yeah, like
Sarai's
Sarai's ex's box. Yeah.
I probably would.
read them?
Yeah,
I read
yeah,
my-
I know you would.
I read my old stuff but then I threw them away.
No. Let's say you were in
You were in
Mexicali
Pam's.
and you saw Pam's box of memories. Would you be curious and read all of the ex-boyfriends? Like,
How many guys she said I love you to?
I'd hella read it and then make fun
No.
of you for it.
I mean, maybe for fun if we read it together, but
for fun. No,
fun.
like you were like, estabas esculcando y el que
Like
lo
Pam's
encuentre
at
busque,
work.
Yeah.
Pam's
And
at
you
work.
just found it.
that's an invasion of privacy.
But she's your significant other.
Fucking pussy whooped ass.
Gen Z.
I would have brought that shit out. ¿Qué chingados es esto?
Go ahead, have that conversation. Finish that thought.
Nah, I wouldn't. I'd be like, hey, bro, you really got this shit?
You would hella be making fun of it too, though. That's
It's funny.
funny.
It's just because like Pao and I are like very similar in that way. So she would totally make fun of me. It's like pinche vato cursi, güey, es neta. And
Or
I
I'd
would
read it like mimicking
yeah,
it. Like,
and I would do the
just
same
wouldn't.
shit. It was like, look at this bitch ass telling you I love you.
So like, yeah, I guess.
Who's with her now?
So
Let's
what
call
happened?
him. Let's call him.
What happened in the video that you saw? Like, was she upset?
She was upset. She was calling him out. Y le estaba
was
tirando
white.
las cosas. No era mexicana. It was actually from No
Like
Chill.
the No Chill Mexican-
Shout out
sorry,
No Chill
but I-
Latinos.
Well,
So crazy, bro.
some toxic people out there, you know.
But see, they need to tell us. They need to tell us, was it bedside? Like right
Yeah.
right next to
More
the
Yeah,
socks?
those.
In their wallet.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, we got to know.
Yeah.
Was it way in the back of the attic where she overreacted, or was it right
Under the
there
bed.
where he was taking trips down memory lane?
Yeah, it's true.
I guess like to follow up on that, why would you keep it?
Well, I think that's what I was getting at with like the whole moving question, or like no matter where it was, it's like why would you keep it?
No, I guess I'm not. I maybe that came out wrong. I didn't mean it in the like, but why the fuck would you keep it, or like why would you even do that? I guess like in a man's brain, like I know why girls keep their things, but like why as a guy, like why do you like I feel like you guys are so keen on throwing shit away and like not keeping things, or like deleting pictures and stuff. You know, like
I'm just very forgetful.
Yeah, like right now, if you would find a box like that, I probably don't know it
doesn't know it
exists.
Yeah.
exists.
Yeah.
But it's probably at your parents. If you
Probably.
hypothetically had one, like you wouldn't have moved it into
Nah.
your house once you got married.
I took a black bag of clothes with me when I
Your
moved out
mom
of my
probably
parents.
has all your love
I was
letters.
I was about to say that. That's why I laughed because my mom has all my shit. My mom, I had a really bad breakup my sophomore year, and the chick that I was dating at the time, like she had one of my sweaters, and it was like khaki, like a khaki color sweater,
Yeah.
and she wrote all over it. What? Yeah, she said like all this
Toxica.
shit. Yeah, hella
Wait, what?
toxic. Best relationship of my life. I'm just kidding.
Pinch the lonja. It hurts.
Hi, Miguel. And she like wrote all over the sweater. And I remember this one day after work, after school,
You decked her.
I was with the I
No,
decked her ass.
Clothesline.
Boom. I was with the homies and we were at my house and we were playing. I forgot what the fuck we were playing. Besides the point.
Hopscotch.
And all I hear was like someone fucking honking like mad crazy. And like they stopped obviously in the front of my house and they threw the sweater and then they dipped. So it was her and her best friend. And I go outside and I pick up my jacket and it's all fucking written on. Like
What
you
did they
fucking
put on it?
You fucking bitch, fucking. And then at the time it was like I have really thick eyebrows. And she's all, you fucking one eyebrow bitch. Shit, bro. And my mom, I went into my mom's closet like.
It wasn't that long ago because I remember you telling me, like,
Yeah.
bro, my mom still has this.
Yeah,
So
it
it's been,
wasn't
like,
that long
5
ago. I don't
years.
remember. We already moved out.
Oh, we were?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember.
And I went into my mom's closet and I was like, why the fuck does she still have this? And why? Why did you keep this? They're literally making fun of your son.
Para recordarse,
Yeah.
para acordarse de ese tiempo.
So, right now that you bring that up, did you guys do anything or say anything petty about a previous relationship after you guys broke up? Like right there, she didn't tell you that while you guys were in a relationship, right? That, oh, you have thick ass eyebrows, disgusting, pluck them. But after, she was like, hey, you one eyebrow bitch.
Okay, so
Cyclops
I'm not gonna
ass.
lie, I deserved that. So she played softball, right? And I was their softball like team manager. So like, but I was their bitch basically.
Mañoso, bro.
So one day after a game, this is actually when I found out. So she cheated on me. This is actually when I found out that she cheated on me was after a softball game.
Her boyfriend was in the stands.
Con un cartón. Go
Go,
you.
babe.
Yeah. And I was
Mario's
like,
over
what the
here
fuck?
fucking through the water.
And after the game, I like confronted her and we were like arguing. It was funny because I vividly remember this. We were arguing in the fucking parking lot right next to the softball fields at the high school I went to. And so I'm such a dick.
Bro,
Glad you recognize it.
I'm imagining this shit. Like
I don't even know what he's about to say.
We're just going back and forth, fucking one attack. It was like a fucking Pokemon match, bro. And at the end, me enfadé, güey. Me enfadé esta pinche morra. And no estaba like, she wasn't Oli Vizca, but she was like a little bit.
no, bro.
And then I me enfadé, güey, and like obviously she wasn't like owning up to the fact that she had cheated on me, and I had like proof, bro. I had fucking receipts.
The dude was next to you.
I had a picture of her sucking dick, and I was like,
Oh my god.
This dude's asking if you're gonna still go to Chili's.
and I was like, fuck you, you cross-eyed bitch. At least I can see straight.
Dang.
As that was rolling out of my tongue, I regretted it, but I was like, you know what? It is what it is.
And did she say anything to you?
She just stayed quiet and I walked away. As soon as I said that insult,
You fucking hurt her. You hurt her for life.
Yeah.
She still thinks about that.
Yeah.
That shit hurts.
Good. She deserves it.
So
And I feel like you have a lot of these stories though, because you're one petty motherfucker. So I think we can go on for days on this topic.
I do have
what
a
else
lot of
have you
stories.
done?
Tune into the Patreon.
That is a
That
good one.
should be that's a really good Patreon. All this fucking shit. I've said
about-
over the
You
years.
could have you would put out content for
Yeah,
days
for
on
days.
that. I never have. All of my like breakups have always been very like amicable.
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys shake hands.
Yeah,
Good game.
On your way, sir.
pretty much.
See you next season.
Mine are pretty civil, most of them. I always come out heartbroken, but
Yeah, you are a lover boy. You are a lover
but
boy.
I've
CO.
stayed civil after.
Jesus CLB, certified lover boy.
Except this one girl, I fucked.
That's the one. That's the one.
The one
Who is
that
it?
got away.
No, just kidding, Pam. You're the one.
That got
No,
away.
she's the one.
She's the one.
But
But what about this other one?
She's the one
What'd
right
you tell
now.
her? What'd you tell her?
Just kidding.
well, she fell in love with me, and as soon as she said that, I kind of like, I kid you not, I just ghosted her. Like the biggest ghost you've ever seen in your life. I left the job I was working with her. I was her ride home, and I never picked her up again. Facebook, nothing. Like she just was trying to find ways to reach me, and she didn't know where I lived.
I had
It
never
was the
heard about a
biggest
ghosting
ghost.
that way.
God
That is a
damn.
pretty
That's
It was
intense.
so
Harsh, bro.
effective. I'm really good at ghosting if I need to, but
You can go off the grid.
I can. I was
about you?
sure to
Bro.
never give enough information about me to know where I was at.
You should just send a message, be like, I still think about you, and then just block her again and go missing.
Damn, they always come back.
You still need a ride?
No, it's because I deleted my old Facebook where I
Yeah.
had her too, like that. Like it's all gone.
She still has the same
Well, I'm
name.
saying, dude, like
You
if
like disappeared from the planet
I
Earth.
disappeared.
like if you had a cell phone, like send her a picture of you, be like, I still think of you, and then just like block her to never be able to get to you again.
Or buy like a burner phone just to do that.
No,
The ones at the liquor
That'd be
store,
funny.
fucking Obamacare
I
phones.
mean it would be funny, but no, I'm past that. That was when I was young.
That's crazy.
What
What
about
about
you,
you,
Raul?
Lily?
I don't think I ever said anything about someone, but they said
To
shit
you?
about me.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Did
it
it
was just
hurt?
like, dude, like really? Yeah. Like, and I was like, damn.
What they say?
Messed up.
Still thinks about it before going to sleep.
Messed up.
What they say?
Like that you were fat or that other shit. I was like, damn. You still suck this dick. Those are horrible times, dog.
People can be really petty, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
Except Pao, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm just cool, you know.
She's
I'm not
just-
toxic.
She's just gonna let you like, oh yeah, go ahead, take the couches.
Who's gonna clean them now?
You can take the couch, not the dog.
You gonna pawn the ring or
I'm
you
gonna
gonna pawn
pound
the
the
dog?
ring. No, I'm keeping the dog and pounding the ring.
I will chop your finger off. I swear to God. I'm just kidding.
Still kept the dog and pounded the ring.
Be like, so I didn't even need it.
How much time we got?
We have 5 minutes.
God damn.
You had a question or something?
You guys talk too much.
Yeah, for real.
I know. I figured that would happen though because we had it.
I
well,
just
at
like
least
being
I-
prepared. You already know. I don't, but I have to pee. Should we take a quick break?
Yeah.
All right,
Are
cheers.
we coming back to
Glimis.
Comadreando or what? Wait, we haven't
What?
even talked about the big giveaway.
They have to listen to
Yeah,
the whole
they can't-
podcast.
they have to
listen to the whole
They have to listen to
podcast?
the whole podcast.
Yeah.
The whole point was
And-
that they don't know when it's coming
They
out.
don't know when it's coming. That's why.
We
Well,
might
now-
talk about
They
it.
didn't even know it was a giveaway.
We might talk about
Oh.
it next
We
podcast.
Well,
just-
now
said
they
it was
know
a-
it's a giveaway,
And now they
but
know
they
it's a
don't know what
giveaway.
kind of giveaway.
Well, we kind of gave them a little hint at the beginning.
But they still
Yeah.
don't know. It could be a lot of
Yeah.
things.
You also got to get Vive and Huevos tattooed on you.
Yeah.
Damn, imagine.
Tramp stamp.
Would you? Like for your favorite celebrity or like
Oh,
your
I was
favorite?
like, for this, I was like, probably.
Fuck Vive and Huevos. Fuck those guys.
Like one day we just go to PB and it's just like, let's just do it, dog.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Did
Did we
already
ever
here.
tell you about the time that me and Diego went to PB?
And try getting a tattoo.
So it was
You
like
guys tried getting a
So
tattoo
it was-
and they said no.
Well, yeah.
it was like prime COVID, no?
Well, it was like
not
past
prime
it, but it was still
it
weird
we-
times.
We definitely had to like make an appointment to get tattoos.
Let me in.
So
much.
we went to the Nova in
Nova
in
OB.
OB.
in OB, and me and Diego-
Faded.
hella faded, bro. And I don't know why this conversation came up, but me and Diego were like talking, and I was like, dude, you know what would be super dope? You know how you and I wanted to get the Leal tattoos right
Yeah.
here? We're
Still
like,
gonna happen.
Yeah. We were like, dude, we should get like match like homie tattoos. And we were like brainstorming, just going back and forth. And finally, I don't know how the fuck we landed on this, but we were like, let's get McDonald's tattoos. I'll get a chicken nugget and you'll get a dipping sauce. And every time we say hi to each other, we're just gonna go like this. We thought it was the
I thought
best.
it was I was drunk as fuck and still thought it was
We
stupid.
thought it was the best fucking idea ever. And we walked all the way down to the fucking beach. So the Nova is like right in the beginning of OB. And we went to like, I shit you not, I think like 5 different tattoo parlors. And we were like maybe a block or 2 away from the actual beach. But everyone kept on saying no, or that you had to make an appointment. To this day, I still think about this day because a lot of those tattoo artists probably like saved our lives.
Yeah.
Imagine my ass with a fucking chicken nugget.
And like you wouldn't even know what it is. It would just be this like weird.
Yeah,
little
we thought about
thing.
that later. I was like, it's just gonna be like a weird
It
shaped
looks like a
blob.
tumor.
Yeah.
Is that a mole dog?
Anyways, I still think about that tattoo.
Weird.
Anyways, I gotta pee. Jesus, boss.
Talking about the exes, the if they ever said anything.
You hadn't thought it. You didn't. Remember?
Nah, but when Mario said it that he was petty and what he said, I was like, damn.
That's what we do here.
Hold this right here.
That's why was it last podcast or did we talk about it? Well, I don't know which podcast we talked about how like if we broke up. Oh, with Andy and Marley. If Mario and I broke up, would I still stay on the podcast? And I was like,
You got to.
imagine like I wouldn't give a fuck about what I would say and like, o sea, yo me puedo llevar pesado, pero que sea lo que sea, like I hold back sometimes. So, like I don't want to hurt his feelings. That's mean.
Hey, wait, would you switch seats?
Yeah, we would be switching. I'd be over there.
But we're really you see me more.
I don't care about seeing you. I just want to
Just
sit
not
next
being
to
next
you.
to you.
I want to see you because I'm gonna talk so much shit.
Imagine
I'm
I'm just
looking
talking
at
about
you
all
in the
my.
eyes.
I'm like talking about all my sneaky links, but I'm just looking directly at Belle.
Okay.
Bro, she shows you pictures though.
You said I was adequate.
Me and him just eating popcorn.
Yeah. No, it's like you guys don't even have to talk anymore. It's just me and Mario fucking going at it.
We're just here as judges.
Yeah. Oh, point here.
Valid point.
We're just commissioned by the state of California to be judges in this.
How do I see it in a list?
Summary.
Yes, háblale bonito, mijo.
Remember, sometimes you do something that it like switches the
Yeah.
order. I always forget what you do.
Sort.
Sort
All right.
by.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
And we're back.
Ay, Dios mío.
And
I think we've been back.
No, güey, no te la peles, o sea, pélate la verga. Su puta madre.
Like that dude that was running, he's like, me tiran un pitote. No me tiren un pito.
¿Saben qué? Mejor no vengan.
y'all are wildin'. All right, we're back. Jesus, drop it.
1, 2, 3.
Cut him
Dude,
off.
cut him off,
Somebody
bro.
cut him off.
Ollie, cut him off. Yeah.
Yeah. All
Ready?
right.
Marker.
Now we're back, guys.
Wait, was it off the cut? Cut it again, GB.
Marker.
Sorry, guys. That was like the fifth marker.
Comadreando.
Don't bring it up again.
It's funny.
Shut up. All right.
And we're back.
Thank you so much to everybody sending your responses. I am going to start by saying we're going to split this in half. So if you didn't hear yours today, wait until next week and you'll hear him then. And keep sending in your comadreandos. Because maybe next week there will be more. All right. We're going to start with the first one. I love how people actually listened and sent in wedding questions and stuff. Says, hi, Comadre Pau. My sister's getting married at the end of the year and she handed out lots of save the dates. Now she has realized she has over-invited people and is over the venue limit. Should she reach out to those not getting formal wedding invitations or just not send them invitations?
¿No sabe contar o qué pedo?
Well, I guess it's a venue limit, so maybe she didn't even have the venue locked in yet or something. I don't know.
Maybe they're at like, it's
Capacity.
like she invited 250 and the venue's like, no, max is 200, dog.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I guess it also depends on what the limit is, because if it's only a few, like you're always told, like you're given that. What did the girl say? Did she said 20%?
I forgot
10?
the percentage.
I don't know. There was a percentage
Yeah.
of your guests aren't gonna go. So like I said 150, she said 130. Right? Like she said, okay, then we're planning a wedding for 130.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
So then you say 175 and they're planning for 150.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
you don't have enough friends that you show up. And
yeah. And I even told her that. I was like, I don't know, man. I think the like majority of the people would go because we're being really selective.
Our list is like to the T.
Yeah. So
Are we
because she had said
invited?
120.
Puro VIP.
Depends how this year goes.
She
many?
has
I asked if we're invited.
No. Oh, we got to be invited, dog.
Well, they said depends on the year.
Bro, I'll show up.
he's gonna be the one with the kids.
I'm bringing kids, side piece, everybody's coming.
Tios.
I think that she should relook at her list, figure out who from the save the dates isn't gonna get invited, and see if like it's even worth sending them a message. Like, what are you gonna say? Like, oh my bad, I sent you a save the date, but you're not invited.
That's so hard to do because she already sent them out.
And like,
no?
who are they? Like, are they people that were on your maybe list that like you don't even really need to?
I storied this. I told you, if you're not willing to invite them to dinner, don't invite them to your wedding.
Yes, you
Doesn't
did,
matter
actually.
that it's your cousin's friends, Theo's like, oh, he held you once as a baby.
But I mean, I guess maybe she does want them there because she gave them the save the date as it is. I don't know.
She might have gotten excited.
If you're listening
Yeah.
to this, follow up.
That's what I'm thinking too.
With
Como
our
que te
end.
She got
emocionas y
excited,
nomás
like,
quieres
she
invitar a
got the
mucha
ring.
gente.
She's like, got this bling now.
Well, that's how I
So
am.
save
Right
the
now.
Come
date.
watch
But
me.
like, one thing is saying like, oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna get married. Like, like blah blah blah. These are the dates. Blah blah blah. Right. Another thing is actually physically sending
she
a save
sent
the
them.
date. She sent them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can be telling 250 people right now that I'm getting married, but 100 of those aren't gonna get an invitation. You know.
You
Change
guys
the venue.
You guys are doing not remote. That's
Destination.
destination. There you
We're all
go.
working from
We're all
home.
working from the wedding.
Just a laptop waiting.
I think she needs to reassess her list and see who the people that she sent the save the dates to and are not getting an invitation are, and see if like A, they'd even care. B, she even thinks they'll go.
Yeah.
Because like what if they're like just people that like, oh, who knows, maybe they won't even go, you know? And if they are people that like she thinks would get insulted or would cause some kind of problem in her life, then yeah, you're gonna have to tell them. And they need to understand because weddings are expensive and there's going to be a limit regardless.
Damn, imagine how would you feel if someone invited you to the wedding and was like, hey, wait, ¿sabes qué? La neta, nos pasamos de gente and you didn't make the cut.
It happened to my parents.
Really?
They got invited to a wedding, destination wedding, uninvited,
And then
re-invited, and they went.
I guess it's actually pretty common because it also happened to one of my friends. She got invited, she got uninvited, and then she got
Shout
re-invited.
out Luis Fer.
It's like my
do my
brothers.
parents dirty,
My
yeah.
brothers was supposed to be in TJ. He
So there was
invited
more
everyone from
people.
the family, and then later it's like, oh no, it's actually just me in the U.S. and no
Yeah.
one
Well,
can cross.
That was different because of COVID and stuff, but yeah.
Well, no, that's different because they're changing the
Shout
location.
out to Acapulco.
So like the people who couldn't travel, well, I guess it's different. But like, let's say, I don't know, we don't know more facts, but let's say for
It's here in San
situations
Diego, and
takes-
it's still here in San
It's
Diego.
here in San
yeah.
Diego. Yeah, they're not
Guess
changing
you would
the
You just
location.
gave up too many
You would just
invitations.
see who actually bought something on your registry.
Did you
Go
guys
from
already
there.
get Ozzy and Katya's gift?
My parents did, and it was under my name. So
Ooh, so it's up to you.
So now
So
they
you
know
and- you and
that it
Hannah
wasn't
in the
actually
clear.
from you.
Yo
I'm
soy el
good to
regalo.
go.
Yo sé, like,
Mi presencia. Mi
But yeah.
ambiente.
I think that's I think that's the best way to go about it. See if you even think they'd go and tell them. I mean, I think at the end of the day, people need to understand that like weddings are expensive. And if they're people that you're gonna cut out, they're probably people that shouldn't be going or like maybe just aren't as important anyway.
if you're thinking they shouldn't go, they shouldn't go. You already know which
That's a-
ones.
that's a
I
good
wonder
rule
how
of
many
thumb.
people they have to cut out.
Yeah, let us know. Follow up.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of details left out of this. Like,
And are
'cause,
we
like,
invited? 'Cause
If
I
it's
didn't get no save the
20
date.
people, is it 100 people?
I
Like,
also haven't checked the mail in like a month.
what?
If we gotta save the date,
Oh,
did you get invite us?
We're probably not invited
That's
if
fucked up.
We
even
bring
if there is a
gifts.
save the
Yeah,
date.
you
We
can be on the
have
podcast. I would-
one time.
One
One
time.
time.
two,
All right.
2 minute segment.
Next, if you're in a relationship and you lose chemistry with your significant other but have kids, would you be okay with being in an open relationship, having a side piece, or just being as polygamous as can be? Would you be okay with lying to your kids and give them this facade of perfection instead of divorcing? No, divorce, 100%.
I ain't your daddy.
I don't believe in staying together for the kids.
Me either.
That was crazy. I was just like,
Still trying to
I was
figure
just
out
like-
the question.
I was like, you got kids. You want to pretend that you're good
But be in an open relationship.
and being in an open relationship.
So you and Sadi be
Lose chemistry.
Lose chemistry.
but
We have our
someone
kids, and then we're just like, we're just
some-
gonna stay with them just because it's a family.
Yeah.
but we're gonna have
On
an
the
open
side.
relationship.
Side-
Yeah, and you're gonna have side pieces and
Nah, because eventually something's gonna happen with sides that
Yeah.
it's like, well,
And eventually the kids are going to find out. They're
What
going to
if you
get
end
to
up
an
having
age.
a kid with one of the sides?
I was about to say,
Exactly.
is I'm like, Mom, why is my other brother a negro?
Younger. Yeah. Or like, I think that's just going to cause so many problems at like when they are older because they're going to be like, you lied to us this entire
Yeah.
time. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, think of your kids' mental health.
yeah.
Please.
And I think that would cause a lot of like
Damage.
unresolved, a lot of trauma and
Daddy
damage.
issues.
Yeah. Daddy and
issues.
mommy. A
Your
lot of
daughter's-
issues in general.
Daughter's gonna become a sloot and your son's gonna become a dick with syphilis.
Oh my God. That is very rude. Please apologize.
I'm sorry.
Y se le va a
But-
caer.
Well, no, but if they think about it correctly,
No,
then they
yeah,
won't.
but that was very extreme. Let's not tell our followers that their kids are gonna be that.
I'm giving them a scenario, not that it's actually gonna happen.
But yeah, don't put up the perfection facade. There's no need for that. We all have issues. I think your kids will be more understanding of the fact that you lost chemistry and you got a divorce when they're older and they understand what a relationship is than you lying to them. If anything, I think that would I think that gives them the right to not ever talk to you again. And I don't think you want that kind of relationship with your kids.
That's such a weird conversation to have. Like, we stayed together to make
For
you
you
guys
guys.
happy, but then they're like unhappy.
Unhappy. Yeah, they're not going to be happy.
Because I mean, I think as kids, regardless of how you paint the picture, you still kind of see your parents unhappy. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have to be like, as a parent, you'd have to be lying consistently. So be
Yeah.
like happy around each other, even though you know
You're
you don't
not.
want to be there.
Or like imagine like
And that's gonna get really hard. Like maybe it's easy at the beginning, but like that's
or
gonna get
imagine
really
like
hard
later
to
on,
do.
it's like, why don't we go out as a family? Or like, you know, family outings, I'm assuming, get kind of awkward. Or
Or why don't mom and dad hold hands?
Yeah.
why is he holding hands with his cousin?
With daddy holding hands with the
I wonder.
babysitter.
I would like to know how old the kids are. I'm assuming they're little because if
Yeah.
you're still being able to lie to them about this, like it's easy to put up a facade around a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old. I think once they hit the age of like 7, 8, you're done. They completely understand everything that's going on. They see it. They feel the energy. They can read the room. I think we don't give kids enough credit. Like I think kids understand at a really young age, like younger than we realize it. So I would say that start talking about getting a divorce.
I think you just
like I'm
gotta-
not telling you to get divorced, but if you're not gonna try to fix it, don't try to have a side.
I think you just got to stop lying to yourself, and the kids aren't going to make it better. And staying together for the kids isn't gonna make it better. It's only gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
And lying to yourself about like we're staying together for the kids is not.
It's just an excuse.
Yeah, it's not an excuse that you need to go by.
Stop staring at me. I'm happily married.
I was looking at Jesus' shoe. I was like, fuck, who's gonna think I'm talking to him?
Don't put your kids in that type of situation, and do not blame it on the kids. It's not the kids' fault. It's not because of them that you have to stay in this relationship. They will understand why you guys split up in the future, even if they don't understand it right now. And if they're little enough, they won't even remember this part of their life. So.
Yeah. I got hella traumas. That's why I started the podcast.
I was going to say, I also do come from like a divorced family and like a lot of problems in the past. So like I say like in this topic.
So you have the
experience. Like
Yeah.
I firsthand experienced this type of
Do you feel like you
stuff.
had a good experience?
A good experience?
Like was it like was it pleasant? Was it friendly? Like the divorce between
divorce?
mom and dad.
Or was it
It was,
violent?
well,
Or
between
was
my
it, like,
mom and
fighting?
my dad, it was. Between my mom and my stepdad, it wasn't. It was very extreme,
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah. So like, I think I kind of went, well, my
So you
mom
saw
and my
both
dad,
then?
I don't really remember because I was really, like I was little. It was very friendly between them as I grew up. Like when they co-parented really well. And then like my mom and my stepdad, like everything was great. And then all of a sudden one day it wasn't. And like shit just went fucking
Sideways.
south. Yeah. And that's like, to me, like just seeing both of those sides and like being able to put myself in like this type of situation, like it's just not worth it. Like I understand now why my mom did the things that she did, even if back then I didn't. And like I love her more for that, you know? So put yourself
I love
first.
you too, Carla.
Put yourself first, and your kids, if you're happy, your kids will be happy.
I think I started calling Carla suegra before I started calling Pao babe.
Yeah. Before Pao was even your girl.
Yeah, seriously. All right. This one says, what are some of your relationship icks? Uno reverse, comadre Pao. All right. I'm going to answer, but y'all have to answer too.
Wait, relationship
Icks.
icks.
Yeah.
So
Like
something
stuff
like-
that you don't like.
Yeah.
Or
That
just
she
gives-
does, or
yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of you're just like,
That
You're
she
like,
doesn't.
"Oh."
You're
or
like,
just in general. Because there's stuff like let's just say ick that I could have specifically about my partner, or ick that I see like when people are being too PDA.
Oh.
You know,
I think this question is specifically
About your partner. She wants to
because I
start
asked
shit.
it with
Yeah.
Andy.
she wants to
and-
stir shit. She wants to stir it up.
Don't be talking about me. Talk about your Sancho. Eh?
All right. Well,
Amazon
when
here.
one of my biggest relationship icks, I guess.
But is this with Mario?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess because that's true. It's like an ick of you, but not a relationship ick. Is that the same thing? Like, am I thinking
No, because
too into it?
in your relationship as an ick, right?
Just say a nick
Yeah.
of him.
An
So
ick.
like- so like
Just
your-
one of Mario's. One of my
Where's
icks towards
Crocs?
Ario.
What are we doing?
These Crocs are fire.
That used to be an ick, but then I got Crocs too, and it's no longer an ick.
Y'all. I'll buy you a pair of Crocs.
I threw one away already. And they
threw
were
your
brand
Crocs.
new. I threw them away
Why?
because I don't wear Crocs.
See my new shoes.
That's shots fired.
These are nice.
See my new glasses.
Icks. Oh, I didn't
Okay.
notice that. Nice.
My
Ick.
biggest
Ick it up.
ick in our relationship is that I have to ask Mario to do things multiple times
not
before
only you.
it gets done.
It's
but
not only you.
I know it's not only me, but it still continues to be my biggest ick. And the biggest one for me is the shoes. I ask him to put his fucking shoes away, and every day he wears one pair of shoes, maybe 2 pairs a day, and somehow there's 5 pairs downstairs every single fucking day.
Have you
and it
ever,
drives me insane.
Have you ever thought that if someone's trying to stir up problems?
And it just leaves the shoes there.
Olivia likes to stir the pot. She's like, "Eh."
She brings down the
Yeah.
shoes. She's like
She's
pulling
like,
a boot down every time I leave. That is my biggest relationship ick with Mario.
damn.
Damn.
It's
The
Next
not
question.
picking up his shoes.
yeah, but we get into fights about it constantly, and I think that's why it bothers me more because I bring it up a lot, and then he still doesn't do it, and then he gets mad when I ask him to take them up. We'll be like, I'll put them all right there by the stairs, and then we're going upstairs like to bed, and I'm like, can you please bring up your shoes? We're like, we're already going upstairs. Why does it bother you?
Because it's like one of those things where like
Mind your own
had to do
business,
it.
Paulina.
It's like when you used to live at home and you already had planned to wash the dishes, but then your mom calls you and be like,
Wash the dishes.
wash the dishes. And you're like, oh, I was going to do it anyway.
Or you're washing the dishes and
But
she's
I'm not
like,
your
wash-
mom. I'm your fiance, and you're your own person, and you need to put your shit away.
That's besides the point. I was giving an example.
No,
Comadre Pao.
because it's the same thing.
Whatever.
You get mad when I ask you to do the
See the
dishes
picture.
too.
¿Cómo iba, güey?
I don't know. You're getting spanked right now. I don't get it. I don't
me
want one.
All right.
GB.
That's a good question. Next, what's the next one?
No. You have to give an ick.
I was trying to think of a Nick, but I can't.
Shut the fuck.
She's just
She's
perfect
just
in every
perfect.
single way.
You know when God was like, oh my God, I think I made this one too good.
I love my girlfriend so much.
You know when God said there was a seventh day? She's my
She's the
seventh.
8th day. She made the work week longer.
Bro. Even when she farts, she's perfect.
Oh my God. It smelled like, oh my
I
God.
still need to smell those.
Oh.
She hasn't farted?
Not in front of me.
Damn, you got to break up.
Gotta break up, dog. She's cheating.
3-month rule. She's farting in front of somebody else.
No, she's not.
That's what
I don't fart in front of you.
that's what all girls want us to think. Girl code.
It's disgusting. They do poop for real. If you want to, I'll give you 10.
Yeah, you go first, because the one thing I hate, not that I hate, that I appreciate,
Hate or appreciate, dog?
That was
What are we
very
doing?
different.
What are we doing here?
I appreciate, but it's a bad thing. It's like she's rarely honest. Like she'll tell me straight off things that I'm doing or things that are like, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And like,
I don't think that's an ick.
Yeah, that's
That's not an ick.
but like it's bad things about me, but I'd rather know that I'm doing it up front.
But is it bothering you that she's telling you?
No.
Then it's not an ick.
Yes and no. Like I'm like, yes, I like that you're telling me. But it's like, why are you telling me? It's like, why can't you just not say anything about it, right?
Well, because guys don't change unless it's for the right one.
I changed my underwear.
damn, that was a bar.
Questionable.
That's bars,
God
dog.
damn.
We don't
Someone's-
change except for the right one.
Someone signed this guy.
Bruh, Michelob.
I'll try
Only
to
for
think
you,
of a
baby.
better answer, but if you guys have a one, go for it.
I like that example that Mario gave, especially the dishes, because I do the dishes. I won't lie. Like I feel like it's a task that it's enough where it's like if she does it, it's kind of gonna bug her, you know. She just fed us and now she has to do dishes. But if you're like, and they just throw them in there, ooh, I'm like, go, hand it to me.
Una más.
Yeah. Like, hand it to me. Don't just throw the dish in there. Like
as you're
there
washing?
you go. Like, yeah, like whatever. And she just throws the plate into the, it's like, bro, just give it to me. Just give it to me. I'll put it right there. Exactly where you're going to throw it probably. But when they just throw it like, there you go.
Here's another
you
one.
went.
You peasant.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
I
like,
feel like
do it.
Mario's like scared to do that to me. Whenever there's dishes, he's like, there's another one.
I go up to her like,
And I'm like, just put it right there.
mira, si quieres yo lo lavo. You
But-
just washed 5 other dishes, but I'll wash this one.
But yeah, okay, so that's your ick.
Yeah. That's definitely. Or the fact that she doesn't put the clothes away after I've already folded them. I mean, that's pretty shit too.
And you already folded them?
Bruh, so, okay. At night,
Fucking
when everybody's asleep, that's when I catch up on my baseball.
Okay.
Especially right now. College baseball is in full swing. There was,
No pun intended.
bro, there was 30 games. Oh, yeah, I know that was pretty good, huh? There was 15 games today. I saw part of one,
Okay.
you know? So there's this YouTube channel, shout out Wheels, that puts up highlights, 10 minutes of each game. And I'll watch like 2-3 of them while I'm folding clothes.
Okay.
Those fucking clothes will stay in the canasto for like 3-4 days. And it's like, yo, there's clothes in the dryer that kind of want to get. It's their turn. And then the clothes is in the washers and they're going to start stinking. So
Don't even get her started.
You need
Next
to take a laundry
Comadreando.
lesson from
Next
Raul,
Comadreando,
actually.
please.
No, you had to answer your ick. I fucking laid it on you.
My biggest ick is I
When you asked me to take my shoes upstairs.
ick that you exist. Now I'm sure.
Damn.
No,
That's so aggressive.
my biggest ick is that when you're cleaning, you're in this freaking mood, dude.
Wait, am I supposed to be all la la la?
You can be freaking nice.
Cinderella.
You
No,
can
because you're
Yeah.
not helping. If I'm being mean, it's because you're not helping.
I ask you, what can I do? But I don't even like looking into your direction.
Yeah, I do get into a really
Yeah.
shitty mood
you
when I clean.
freaking ooze just.
You can feel it, right? It's
I
like-
want to leave the house. That's how bad it is.
It's like
It like starts off good, but then
no,
no, yeah, it does.
No, it does not. You're tripping.
Half of the time I start cleaning when you're not even here
Look,
because
she's
it's
already
when
mad
yeah
because
I
she
am
doesn't
because
write.
of your fucking no. Because 90% of the time I start cleaning when you're not even here because you work. You're never home when I clean. I clean on Saturdays and you work. God.
When she starts cleaning, it's funny because she'll be like watching TikToks and she's like, fine, she's happy. You can like, she just oozes happiness and she's like, hee, fucking puppy.
I
And then
hate cleaning.
she like has this switch. Okay, fucking cleaning mode. TikTok off. D&D.
I just want to get it done, you know.
She fucking
so like,
picks up a Windex bottle and all of a sudden she's just angry. Angry pal.
no, I do get into a really shitty mood
And she's just
when I'm
like,
cleaning.
fucking looking at me. Nadie me ayuda en esta pinche casa.
Pretty much.
I fucking.
Yeah, dude, I can't even look at her. Sorry, that was really intense, huh?
I was just
My
hoping
bad,
that
guys.
if I was always so angry when I clean, you would just hire me a maid, but apparently you didn't want to do
No,
that.
be happy and no.
Not while I clean. But yeah.
Anyways.
All right. Moving on. Ya nos
That was intenseness
desahogamos.
from this point of view. We probably ran through the old 30 minutes.
Jesus just doesn't see
That
his
was, that was
girlfriend.
pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Watching that.
Yeah, just watching
We
them
got a
fight.
glimpse. We got a
It's
glimpse.
comedy. All
That was a
right.
glimpse.
Jesus is over here like, I just love.
I just love Pam.
I do love my baby.
Shout out to Pam.
The only thing I was thinking of is
Invítanos unas caguamas.
I don't like that she loves me so much.
Yeah.
Oh.
no, it's small things where we have a blanket, right? And we nos arropamos de una manera. And then the next day, the next night, if it's not the same manera, she's going to start freaking out. It's like, oh, which side do we use? You know, like one side's dirty, one side we already
Oh, like
used.
OCD?
Yeah. No things like that. I already got used
I
to
mean,
it.
icks are normally little things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
so I got used to it. It's like I always like remember, like, oh, we use this side. We got to keep it this side, you know? Things like that.
I mean, regardless, it's dirty. It's full of dead
For
skin
me,
cells.
it's not dirty, but, you know, I do it for her.
All
Like,
right.
you know, 5-second rule. Sometimes I do 10 seconds, but
Sometimes I just
but she
don't give a
doesn't
fuck.
accept a single second, right? So I gotta hide that from her.
Wow.
That I
Did you
pick
just
up
drop
shit.
that? No. What the fuck?
All right. Hi, Comadre Pau. When I was younger, I lived in Florida. We would play a game with the kids on my block where we would throw a pot lid as far as we could into a lake near my childhood home, and someone would have to fetch it. Basically, like playing fetch with your dog. The kid who would win was the one who swam the furthest. One day, a kid threw the lid really far, but the other kid was determined to get it. He swam out really far, and then bam, the crocodile got him and dragged him underwater.
I was about to say.
We all panicked and didn't know what to do. There was no cell phones back then, and when this happened, so we rushed to the nearest house and called one of the adults. But as you can imagine, by the time this all happened, the worst had already happened. To this day, I still think about this despite all the therapy I've gone to. Dude, that is horrible. Like, as soon as I saw, like, I hadn't even read it yet, but I saw crocodile, I was like, no mames.
Bro,
I don't even know what to say.
yo le tengo un pavor.
I know, and then I thought,
Bro, you know, I don't know how. I just got this. Damn, I hate crocodiles because they can sneak up on you
Yeah.
from the water. Like, you will never see them. They could be right there. You don't know. And then they snap you up.
yeah.
And they grab you and
And that's it, you're
dog.
done.
It's like lockjaw, no? And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just
No,
twist
no, no.
them.
I mean, and then imagine they take you into the water. Like, what the hell are you gonna do in water?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't stand up. You're not gonna swim against them. It's like, and if they grab your arm, like, what? They're gonna do their little spinning thing, rip it off. That's like best case
Well, that's
scenario,
the first
right?
thing they do, no? Like I don't.
Well, no, that's if you're putting tension.
Oh, okay.
Like they do
they'll
the little
wrap
spin.
you up, yeah.
But not on a kid. Like the kids.
No, at the
one
spin
bite,
it's like
that's
no,
it.
but it's their usual thing because dude, I hate crocodiles. They grab you and they take you underwater. Because they're gonna out
Power you or,
yeah, they're gonna drown you basically. Dude, I hate crocodiles, alligators, whatever you two are. I hate you guys.
hippos.
Hippo? Oh yeah, they're
Dude,
pretty
hippos are
mean.
crazy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I
Hippos
see
are
some
pretty
crazy.
evil
crazy
animals.
videos.
They like kill like more people than like
Yeah.
lions and
Yeah.
shit in
Yeah.
Africa, no?
I'm really sorry that you had to experience that as a kid. I could only imagine the type of trauma that it's created.
Imagine when you two were like little growing up together and you just saw GB getting.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine, dude, that's crazy.
At least you won and they didn't bring the ball back or whatever.
Damn.
Please disregard what our co-host just said, and I'm really sorry that this is what you went through. Thank you for sharing your story. That was a
Damn,
great
that
Comadreando
sucks.
story.
I
but
hate
it does
crocodiles.
suck. Do you go back to Florida now? Like, I don't think I'd ever go back to Florida anymore.
I wouldn't go back to that house.
I just wouldn't go back because of the crocodiles. Like, I know they're out there, you know? Wild. If you're still here and by this point you haven't done it yet, make sure to like, share, subscribe because Mario forgets to tell you guys.
I do.
So if you're not liking, sharing, subscribing, what are you
Rating.
doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
We should make
follow
them.
Comadre Pau on Instagram, all right? She's trying to grow her following.
We should make them share all of our content in order to enter the
Damn,
giveaway.
every single L of
Imagine
them.
all of the fucking
Spotify,
reels.
Apple. Or
Wait,
what?
you're
Or
doing a
just the
giveaway?
reels?
Are we doing a giveaway?
I don't know, are we?
Should we give away?
Do they
Tune
deserve
in
it?
next
Are
after
they-
this Comadreando.
Tune in next episode.
I don't know. Every time we ask them to like comment, they never comment.
They never do, huh? Did anybody
No.
comment monkey?
Nope, they did
Or
not.
banana? What was it?
I forgot what it was.
We forgot because nobody commented.
So I don't know. Maybe we should put them to the test.
Maybe they don't
Test
deserve.
it.
Yeah.
Dip our toes.
All right.
Everybody comment huevos, and then maybe next time
We'll have a
we'll do the giveaway.
giveaway out there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is the last Comadreando for the night because we got to go.
We do.
All
It's
right.
La Mimi's time.
It's Mimi's time.
Mimi's time.
My coffee wore off.
Did it really? We got a rock star.
No thanks. I'm good.
Party like a rock. Party like a rock star.
Or the Post Malone version. Oh, I forgot how the lyrics
I
go.
was trying to figure out the lyrics on it. Can I figure it out?
Shut up.
I don't know what you're
Anyways,
talking
it's
about.
Comadre Pau time.
All right. I just found out that my boss, a father of 3 and married for 10 years, is cheating on his wife with the girl in the office. I personally know the wife. We are actually really good friends. I find myself in a predicament because her husband is my boss and she is my friend, and I really want to come forward and tell her. But I feel like it's not my place, nor do I want to hinder the relationship. I need help.
It's not your
Mind
place.
your own goddamn business.
Let them knock up the secretary.
So remember that 10 minutes ago when I was talking about a raise? It's a good time to bring it
That's
up.
what I'm about to
that's
say.
actually
Yeah.
wow. Leverage.
I know what you're doing.
Leverage.
I need some more money.
That's some
And pull
blackmail.
up some receipts. Take pictures.
Take pictures.
I feel like the only way you can tell his wife, is if you have actual proof. You have to have concrete proof, because if you just go and tell her, she's not going to believe you, or maybe she is, she's going to question him. He's going to sweet talk his way out of it, say it's not happening.
After 10 years of marriage?
And then it's going to cause problems regardless. It's
And
going
you're
to
gonna
cause
get
problems
fired.
regardless. Yeah, and that too.
Get receipts, blackmail him, get the raise, then show the receipts over to the wife.
So the raise
you-
all in one?
Yeah,
Like I
you
want a
keep the
bonus
raise.
raise.
You keep the
20K.
raise after you write them out. Everyone wins.
Yeah. You ask for 20K up front, I won't say anything. That's the bonus money. Then when he asks for it back after you tell on him, you're going to be like, what money, cuh?
Yeah, talk to HR. You gave me the raise.
If she gets fired, like she can't go after like retaliation, no, because that's like that's blackmail.
Company restructure.
There's only one ethical person on this couch.
I have so much to say, and you guys just
Say it.
well, now I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what she should
Say
do.
it.
Okay, argue it. Let's go.
My
Argue
my
it.
first thought was you said, I don't want to hinder the relationship. You're not hindering the relationship. He hindered his own relationship by cheating. So regardless of what you end up doing, it's not you, it's him. Again, I go back on, you need to have concrete proof. But 10 years is a lot of years. And I know a lot of people that wouldn't get a divorce over cheating because they've been with someone for 10 years and they have kids. And you know these two people, and you'll most likely know what she's going to do. If you don't think she's going to divorce him, fucking leave it as it is, dude. It'll eventually come out. And then blackmail your boss.
As
But
for the race.
you kind of brought up a good point. I don't know. It was one of you. If she tells the wife, and then the wife is like, I don't know, call her Mary. Mary told me that this, and that. Is he going to come back and fire her? Like, are you now at risk at your job? Are you willing to be at risk at your job? Because fact of the matter is that this person, your friend, his wife, is most likely going to tell him who told her.
Oh, of course.
Like there's no, like if somebody told me Mario's cheating on you and like we were in that situation, I'd be like, this person said, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna cover for you. Like you're currently telling me that my husband is cheating on me.
That's a damn lie. He was with me.
Thank you. I'm always with Raul.
He was with me.
You're never with Raul unless we're here.
He was with me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And then I would fire you from Vitality Bowls, and you could never make acai bowls ever.
So, yeah.
Damn. Should she do it or not, comadre pa?
I want to know her profession. Like,
Are you telling? Are you telling or are you not telling?
It depends how much of a friend she is to me.
She's a friend.
Damn.
But is she like,
Are you telling Sarai if I cheat?
yeah.
Damn it.
divorce.
Damn.
Give me the ring.
Bro.
He was with
We're
us.
co-workers, dog.
We're coworkers.
It's gonna be awkward later.
You don't cheat on Sarai?
What if
the
you? What if?
solution.
Okay, let's say this situation. What if you told Sarai, and Raul knows that you were the tattletale, but they stayed together for the sake of the kids?
I would be like,
Yeah. How would you feel now going to like pedas
You lose respect.
or the birthday parties and stuff like that? Would you acknowledge Raul? Like, would you?
Yeah. My friend decided to stay with him. Ni modo, like, I'm still gonna.
How would you feel like on being on the
hype
other
too
end?
good.
Like you're like, oh, Bal told on me.
Snitch.
I'd never live it down. I get that. But that's the thing. Like,
She's gonna see you eating cake and be like, I bet you do like other cake, huh?
Sarai wouldn't stay with Raul if he cheated on her.
No, dude, she'd
So
fuck
we'd
No,
never
yeah.
find ourselves in
But
that
yeah,
situation.
no, but this is hypothetically speaking.
But that's why I
They did
said
stay together.
earlier, like, know your audience and know who you're coming to. Because if you know that she's not gonna get a divorce, don't fucking do
Yeah,
it.
there's obviously those type of people.
Yeah.
That's like, oh no, like kind of like those parents also is like, oh, mijo no.
Uh-huh.
It's like, nah, he's not.
Yeah.
Or like, no, he wouldn't. It's like, dog, here's a picture.
That you
Nah,
could be
it's not
showing,
him.
and it's still, it's
Yeah.
not him, or
No,
there
it's
has to be an
it's AI.
explanation. It's AI, yeah.
You just reminded me of something. Sorry, can I derail real quick?
Yeah.
Or do you want to finish off your?
Okay, well, let's finish
Yeah.
it off. Yeah. So again, read your audience, see where it's at. If you think you can blackmail your boss, fucking blackmail your boss. If it's just kind of a friend, like, honestly, ¿para qué meterte en todo eso? Para que luego ni se dejen.
Yeah, you
y
could lose a
nomás
job and a
cause más
friend.
problemas en tu vida.
You could lose both.
Yeah.
Or you
Really
can get
depends on the
20K.
person.
Or 20K or
20K
30
up front.
Or more.
Yeah, it depends
Honestly,
on her profession.
I think
For a
men
promotion?
would be willing to pay a lot of money for you not to tell on them.
Hush money.
Hush money.
Hush money. Donald Trump.
And if he doesn't give you the raise, make sure it's coming out of his paycheck then.
God
Bi-weekly, giving you a cut.
Damn. You sound like you've done
Damn,
that before.
Stormy, calm down,
Snitch.
Stormy Daniels.
Oh shit. Al Capone over here.
All right, what were you gonna say?
Raul reminded me of something when he said the whole mom thing. Mi hijo no es así. I don't think I've said this on the pod. I think I've told you before.
I don't know.
When I punched when I got in a fight.
Oh my god.
So after I found out that my ex, funny how this all tied in, ex cheated on me in high school.
That same one?
Yeah, the same
Softball?
one. Yeah, the cross-eyed bitch.
Don't talk about our hammer shark like that.
So I confronted the guy who actually happened to be a dealer at our school.
Drug dealer.
Yeah, but he was a wannabe drug dealer.
He sold or not?
Era un fresón, güey. Era
Did
un
he sell or
fresón
not?
that was like selling dime bags. Like stepped on dime bags. And I was like, you fucking fresa ass. Anyways, Point is, I confronted him one day, and
Have you guys seen Mario in high school before? Fucking fresas.
I know, for real. I was like,
we
I,
don't
ju-
talk about that.
I imagined him in one of those loafers, the ones that don't cover your ankle.
I didn't
with
even
the little
talk to
fur
him
on
in
the
high
front.
school.
love those so
I didn't even talk to him in high school.
That's how fresa you were.
Ay, bueno, o sea.
All right, so you confronted
So I
him.
confronted him and we got into a fight.
Fist
And-
fight?
Yeah. In school. And the cops got called and we were like in the freaking principal's office and stuff. And they had called my parents and my parents came to school to come pick me up and shit. My mom sees me. And the first thing she does is she runs up to me and she hugs me and she goes, Papito, ¿qué te pasó? ¿Te pegaron?
How old are you?
I was like 17, 16.
Almost as bad as the time she ran into the field to save you from the guy hitting you in football.
Wait, no, she didn't. Okay, no. She ran into the field because someone fucking decked me. But I was like fucking 10.
Okay.
Whatever.
Suicide. What is it? Social suicide.
Now I have to pretend to be dead.
But yeah, you just reminded me of that. Sorry.
That's funny. All right, guys. That is it for today. What have we decided?
Drop it. Let him know.
Dankeschön. Thank you for
Did you say Dankeschön?
What the fuck did he say?
Dankeschön. It's German for thank you. Bro, we went to Germany. We kept saying it.
All I know is gluten morning, and that's not even how you say it.
And Dankeschön.
I don't remember.
I don't remember
Dankeschön.
that one, dude. You fucking came out of right field, though.
I was like,
Not even left field. You came out of right.
It's Dankeschön. Like, thank
I
you.
thought
babe.
you were talking Japanese.
Thank you so
bro.
much. You know, Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Grazie.
Oh, that was me. My bad. Do you got a Jesus quote?
No, wait. We're not going to do the giveaway.
No, next one.
Oh,
Next
we're going
one?
to do the
Next
next
one.
one.
We're giving you guys blue balls.
Wait, but in timeline, it's okay?
Timeline's okay.
Timeline's
Timeline's
okay.
so good.
Man,
because
if
they
you're,
got-
if you're a follower,
No, timeline for like
what?
what the prize is.
Yeah, because that's till summer, like midsummer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
just don't make plans for July 30th
and don't Google
or
it.
June 30th.
And don't Google
I
that one
forgot
either.
the month. I
Don't
have to
tell
check
them
again.
that.
Eh,
I mean,
All right.
it can happen.
Well, like, share, subscribe, comment huevos. If you comment, it's an extra entry to the giveaway that you don't even
Double
know about
extra.
yet.
double extra.
Double
extra.
extra. Whatever
Double
that
extra.
means.
Points.
Triple dog
If
dare
you,
you.
if you comment an eggplant, we'll put extra entries
Extra.
for you.
Extras.
Extras.
Mega.
Yeah, we'll put
right.
3 extra entries for you. If you put
Eggplant.
eggplant, whether it be in the YouTube, Instagram, or where else? Spotify. Can you comment on Spotify?
I don't think you. I
don't thank you.
No, you're welcome.
All right, we're cutting him off, guys. We're cutting
Officially.
him off. We're going to sleep after this. Is what we're doing.
He's wildin'.
It's empty. That's the last one he gets. All right. So, you guys, trust me. You want to comment eggplant. It's a good
Comment
giveaway.
eggplant. YouTube
Emoji or an actual
and
eggplant?
emoji.
How they gonna
YouTube.
comment
It's
an actual eggplant?
do we have Facebook? We don't have Facebook, huh?
There's an
Instagram.
eggplant emoji.
well, yeah, but he said emoji or,
Or
an
like
actual.
write it out.
Oh no, the emoji.
Emoji.
Yeah, emoji.
It's because he has a fucking Nokia. Emojis.
Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah, no, we don't
That's
have.
it.
Well, we have Facebook, but it was more
TikTok.
when it was like a merch brand. So
That's it. Instagram and YouTube.
You'll
Yeah.
get an extra entry. But at the same time, any other comments or stuff, you'll get 1 entry.
Or who knows? Maybe
No,
if you share the
you know
content.
what? Not even Instagram. Just YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, go on YouTube
Just
and
YouTube.
subscribe.
YouTube?
Yeah, that's where you're gonna comment.
And you have to like
All of
just
them.
like stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'll
not
be
like,
part of the rules.
Not like random stuff, our stuff. Don't be liking random
I
shit.
don't know, man. If I were you, I'm gonna go comment eggplant. Maybe
For
I'll
real,
win the
I
giveaway.
want this giveaway.
It's a pretty good.
I might
one.
just fight you.
giveaway for you.
All right, Jesus, you got a Jesus quote?
Yeah, I did. I had something pulled up here. Bear with me one moment. Where the hell is my TikTok? I had it up and then you guys distracted me. That's what happened. Okay.
Cut him off.
Sorry. No. I
Yeah, no,
have
that
it
ain't
here.
cut waters.
Pam. Cut him off.
Come pick your boy.
Okay,
yeah.
it was this one. So this is a quote. The system was never designed for you to win. You must break all rules and create your own path. So whenever you visit social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you're anticipating rewards such as likes or comments. So is there music playing here? Sorry, I'm out of it. There's music
happened?
playing, right? You hear
just
it?
happened?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was
there
music.
is.
It was tripping me out. Okay. The system was never designed for you to win. You must break all rules and create your own path.
This is very true, actually. That's some facts.
Yeah, you always you gotta kind of make your things or spice it up, or you can use other things to like inspire you, but twist it up, use it in your own way, or add a little twist to it,
Look,
things like that.
point of the matter is the government doesn't want you to win. Break the rules.
I had a burp.
Be a little corrupt.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
But guys, thank you so much for joining us this Martes con Huevos. We hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Keep sending in your comadreandos.
Comment eggplant.
Comment eggplants. I'm telling you guys do not want to miss this giveaway. We're giving away a pair of Jesus underwear.
The ripped ones.
The ripped ones.
Hey, we didn't talk about the guy that messaged me on TikTok.
Next time.
We'll talk about it next time.
Write it down.
Yeah,
Write it
coming
down.
for next podcast.
Yeah, come on. But guys,
Comment some underwears.
some underwear emojis. But guys, really, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
We love you so much. We keep growing every single day. I do see more subscribers and more likes and more views, and we can't. I can't thank you guys enough. It's really helping us grow. We have a few things in store for you guys this summer, so keep posted. Anything you guys want to leave the listeners with?
No, that's
You guys
it.
good?
You covered it.
All right, guys. Well,
got it.
Keep liking, subscribing,
Sharing.
commenting,
Eggplants.
eggplant emojis, and saying this, reiterating it. You guys don't want to miss this fucking giveaway.
No, it's a good one, guys.
But anyways, guys, como
We're
siempre,
not even hyping it up.
we're
Sorry.
not. It's a fucking good giveaway. But anyways, guys, como siempre, live your best life, fight your fears. At the end of the day, the only thing that you regret are the things that you did not do. So vive con huevo, guys. Vive con huevos.
Vive con huevos.
Vive con huevo.
We con huevo.
Cut him off. We're out.
We out.
Bye.
Bye.
We wives.